Good morning, Scorpios, and welcome to the Good Witch. This is your December reading for 2019. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you to all of my new followers, and especially to all of the old ones. Appreciate that. I do this basically. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that whole monologue thing. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And yes, I do appreciate and adore you all. Jumping right in, because it is December the 3rd, December the 4th, and I'm slightly behind. So let me go. And I tend to pick up the energy of the signs as I'm doing their readings. Scorpio, you don't have to be in a rush. Good Lord, that was heavy. You don't have to be in a rush. It's coming. You don't have to juggle 5 things all the time to consider yourself productive. I hate this phrase, but for some of you, Spirit is telling me to tell you that there's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't even say that. I love my cat. But there's more than one way to do something. You think that there's only one way of doing something, but there's so many more ways. Your old way don't have to be your permanent way, okay? So, this is your love. This is your money. This is your personal growth. And I'm turning this other phone off. Yes, I have 2 phones. Okay, I used to have 3, so I'm doing better. Clear audience is going off right now. There's so many different scenarios for you guys. Okay. So the first card out for your love is death, but it's not what you think or what most people's preconceived notions are. Your second is 9 of Cups, or happiness. Lastly, you have the 3 of Discs. Okay. So you're going to have a big change in a situation. You're going to have to change a situation to like have an ending to have a new beginning so that you can have the true happiness, okay? For a lot of you, it's basically letting the ghost go. This does not have to be, okay, I shouldn't have called you. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry, now my cat wants me. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. For some of you, this is a parental relationship. A lot of you, this is a parental relationship, a relationship with your father. Look at this, I gotta show y'all. This is what I deal with. I called him. See, I hate the phrase, you don't have to, more than one way to skin a cat. But, anywho. You're going to have to end the situation. It could even be an emotional situation. You're going to have to let go of some of those demons. Some of those ghosts of the past, possibly with the Piscean. Another Scorpio. Someone who you feel like a Piscean or another Scorpio, or it could be any sign, but it's just like they're not even around you anymore. but you're holding on to something that's keeping you from your happiness. You're going to have to do the inner work, the inner self work to forgive them. You feel like you're forgiving them, but you're truly, after you forgive them, the real work begins, because then you're going to have to forgive yourself, okay? Okay, and for the other ones of you who this is a love relationship, oh goodness, you're going to have to do the work. You're earning, you feel like you have to earn someone's trust back. I hate it when I do this and it kind of relates to people I know. Anyway, there may have been a history of a revolving door. The situation doesn't have to end, but you have to be on one accord and work towards the same goal. Make sure that you're on one accord and working towards the same goal. But the end result, after you do the work, is ultimately happiness. And you're operating in threes. And love abounds, so the overall energy is love abounds. So you're full of love. Your self-love is on point. You just need to open your eyes and see what's right in front of you. Some of you don't see how truly amazing you are. But once that eye opens, honey, you won't be able to dodge the happy. Let's look at your money. There'll be quite a few Scorpios that actually need personal readings because there's so many different storylines. I won't go down them all. Those were the two biggest, loudest ones. And if you do feel like you need a personal reading, go to my website, thegoodwitch.com, and you can schedule your own reading there. You go, when you book it, it'll send you to a calendar, and you pick what time you want to do it in the calendar and what type of reading you want to. And it'll just send a message to me, and we'll work it out from there. Okay? Okay. Money. I did that in the wrong order. I typically flip this one last. But again, you're operating in threes, and you're going to have to take the lead. You're going to have to take control over a situation. This card wouldn't even wait to be flipped over. It led me to pick it up first. So, okay, so you have the card of ruin, but it's in reverse. You have the card of wealth. You have the Tower card. Again, you're going to have to do the work, and you're going to have to change some things and have death to some situations, just like over here. I see things trying to stop you, but they're not able to. You'll have some challenges, but you'll win as long as you keep going. You'll fail when you stop. Someone told me yesterday, nothing beats a failure but a try. Yes, I've heard it before, but I've never heard it from this particular person. So, as long as you focus and realize that someone is watching you, someone who has a hand in your wealth or in your growth or in your prosperity are really watching you. They're paying attention to you. They want to see what you're going to do with this opportunity that you're going to be given, because you're giving a huge opportunity for wealth in the month of December. The wealth might not show up in the month of December. The wealth might not show up in the month of December, but the opportunity for it will. You're going to have to put in the work first. You don't typically you don't get your paycheck before you go to work. You know what I mean? You don't get your paycheck when you fill out the application. Some of you want your check when you fill out the application. That's not how that works. But you'll have an opportunity to fail. And I said exactly what I meant to say. You'll have the opportunity to fail. Situations are going to present itself that catch you up, that seem appetizing, but you know it's the wrong thing to do. And if you do it and think no one else will see it, just know that they're watching and it's being seen. So don't do it. You'll also have the opportunity to succeed in the most amazing way. The 10 of Cups kind of way. The 10 of Coins kind of way. In love, the universe wants to give you the 9 of Cups. Just your cup overflows and is flowing over. And money, the universe wants, God wants to give you the 10 of Coins. Don't really get much bigger than that. But you're going to have to pick. There'll be 2 paths. Maybe even 3. Some of you, there'll even be a 4th option. But 2 of those options will lead you to positivity. And 2 of those options will lead you to negativity. And you're going to have to make that decision on your own. And it won't be a trick question. It will be, do I rob the bank? Or do I go work at the bank? Do I oh my God, I can't even, okay. Like I said, some of y'all are just gonna need a personal reading. There's so many decisions that you're gonna have to make. Do I go to work today, even though my boss isn't gonna be there? And I could potentially get away with not going or not doing what I'm supposed to do? Or do I do the best job I can even when no one's looking? You're gonna need to do the right thing even when no one's looking, because just like you're getting, the God and the universe wants to give you all of these positive things, the wrong road holds the opposite of that. So let's be smart. Let's not settle for immediate gratification this month, okay? Sometimes immediate gratification is fun, and I'll be the first one to tell you to go for it. You're gonna live once. Might not be, whatever, but not this time. No. Not this time, okay? Like, it's some tension there, y'all. I know I get quiet sometimes and you're wondering, but I do have a lot of clairaudience and clairvoyance, and I feel everything. Like, I feel the tension that you guys are going to be under, because it seems like this would be an easy decision for you to make, but for some reason it's not. I kind of want to be nosy, but for some reason it's not. Let's look into personal growth. Let's see what's going on in your personal growth. Okay, so what I found interesting is that you got the same card in reverse under personal growth. You got the ruin. When I say ruin, it's the 10 of Swords. I'm sorry. You're not cutting off people, and you're not cutting off thoughts. You're not burning any more bridges. You're just being very cautious. So you have the 9 of Discs under personal growth, the 10 of Swords in reverse, and the Magus, the Magician. So So you have the 9 and the 10 of this. That's a lot of growth. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of wealth. That's a lot of prosperity. But you're going to have to learn to take instructions. You're going to have to learn to follow directions. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I don't mean that in a literal sense. I'm not meaning that about a person. Shit. Okay, so this isn't for everybody. God, I hope this isn't for everybody. But Spirit feels like some of you have been offered so many great things and you just spit in the face of Spirit sometimes. Don't do that this month. It might spit back. Be very careful with your words. Be very careful with your actions. And I see you learning to do that this month. Some of you will learn the hard way. Some of you will listen and just learn. Others of you will learn the hard way. But you're going to have to learn to follow instructions. There is about 5 people trying to tell you what to do to get you to a certain point. There is one boss. You have too many Indians and not enough, too many chiefs and not enough Indians. There needs to be more Indians. That's such a racist comment. I hate that I said that. I gotta quit watching TV with so many cliches in it. But anyway. But you're supposed to take the lead. You need to be listening to yourself. Because internally you know what you need to do. Internally you know that you need to do the right thing. But ultimate wish fulfillment is what you gain if you learn to do that. You can lead and follow at the same time. A good leader can't lead unless they know how to follow. A good manager can't manage unless they understand that their job is to serve the people that they manage to make their life easier. So you're going to need to learn to listen and to follow. And don't fall for the booby traps. Don't fall for them. If you can do that, you'll end up with happiness, wealth, and wish fulfillment. If you don't do that and you choose to do the wrong things that you know are the wrong things, the opposite of those things occur. Let's see what you got. I'll show you. I want to say you got this not last month, but month before last. You're going to have to confront some things. You're going to have to confront your personal demons, some childhood traumas. You're going to have to take a really hard look in the mirror and realize that no matter what happened to you as a child, your life from this point is your decision. Yes, I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. I'm saying that your life from this point is your decision. And it has been for quite a few points for some of you. Some of you had some really horrible experiences and you've been through a lot. And you don't feel like you can let it go. This is my Fairy Oracle deck. Something just told me to grab it real quick. You have to. I'm not really asking a specific question, but from the fairies, but something told me to reach in and grab it. Some of you need a fairy. You feel like you need an angel, but what you don't realize is you have swarms of them ever present. Your ancestors are with you and they love you and they're going to help you through these changes if you allow them to. If you're wondering if somebody forgives you, they do. They have. But how many times can someone forgive you for the same thing? So they've forgiven you. Your task is just don't fuck up again. Oh, okay. Again with the nines. You have so many nines and so many threes. You feel alone, like no one understands. It's a very solemn feeling to be alone and feel misunderstood. You feel like some of the mistakes that people think you made, you didn't do it the way they think you did it, and that's the case. Be on the lookout for nines this month. Nines and threes. But know that the reason why you've had so many chances and you'll get so many opportunities is because Spirit sees, the universe sees, and God sees who you truly are. Even when others don't. If you feel like you're being attacked, you are. But it's not the person. It's not by a person, it's by an energy. And energies, yes, sometimes use people. But you just have to be aware that you can't fall for it. It wants you to react in a negative way, and you can't. There's too much at stake. You have too much to gain to react in a negative way. Okay? Scorpios, peace, love, light, blessings. Mwah. Love you all. I understand it. I feel your pain. I feel your solemnness. I'm going to need y'all to perk up because I don't like starting my day off sad. Okay? Peace, love, and light. If you need a personal reading, like I said, go to thegoodwitch.com. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Bless.